But this will be a foul ball. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And the pitch. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Again, another foul ball.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
Fouled off.
Are you serious right here? This is becoming a joke. 8 foul balls in a row. This guy is in auto swing mode. This pitcher could throw this thing anywhere, and he's pulling the trigger on it.
Now Lee will try it again, 0-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Correa has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la a goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Set. Here it comes. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Over the bullpen and gone. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second home run of the series as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So now to the plate, Dave Kingman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Giancarlo Stanton now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His third home run of this series. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
At the plate, Chris Bryant. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit in the air out toward left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Next to bat for the Giants, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hard hit at third. Robinson has it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Giants on top, 4-0. Chris Martin gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading up for the Royals, the second baseman. Bryant Robert.
Called strike 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he takes strike 3. Gone. Didn't mess around much in that.
Pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. He didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Vladimir Guerrero comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Hit hard down the line. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. And he takes strike two.
Count 0-2.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next to the Giants, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
At the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. Definitely worth another look as he scales the wall to take away a home run. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Coming to the plate now, Lou Gehrig. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. 1-1. Gehrig is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from him.
Out in front of it, strike one. Upset with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail here 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and a former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Freeman leads off first with 1 away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next to the Giants, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 4 and the Royals nothing. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ernie Banks, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Fans, a reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your World Series souvenirs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Brooks Robinson. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Grounded to second. And the Royals are in the hit column. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. To the plate now, Brian Roberts. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Bellinger comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, and it's 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Hit to short, fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. It's the Giants 4 and the Royals 0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The third baseman.
First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a drive by Judge, deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His 3rd home run of this series, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob Stone.
Stepping into the box, Jacob Stallings. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming, as that's going to do it tonight for Cliff Lee. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of this series, as this lead swells to 7-0. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And the pitch. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Robinson. Throw on to Garrett, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Giants 7 and the Royals nothing. Into the box, Stan Musial. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit towards center. Bellinger is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down. Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in now, Dave Kingman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High in the air out to center field. Mays is right there, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
On the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Smoke toward third. To second for one. To Gehrig, and the double play ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on M. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. The frustration stems around not just how much they're striking out, but more importantly, how much they're striking out looking. He acknowledged that the opposition is making good pitches, but he also said that they're hittable. They feel like there's no reason to accept letting pitches in the strike zone go by in two-strike situations.
Leading up for the
Okay,
Royals,
thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, number 24.
First pitch. Right on the inside, black. Strike. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Brooks Robinson is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Runner at third here, nobody out. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left, a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one out. I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Now both runners are breaking. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. The 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. No outs, nobody on. Now a hard liner. Foul. Hit hard on the ground to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. One there to Gehrig for the double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And right into the shift. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they score 4 times. No errors and no one left. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Scooped up. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 0-2, here it is. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Weak grounder down the line at third. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now back. No left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Stan Musial hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Standing in, Dave Kingman. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Musial arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. That's a strike to throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Hot shot to third. Oh, look at Robinson. Got him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Got him. Froze him on the slurve, and the side is retired. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. San Francisco leads this one 12-0. Last half of the 7th here, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Bryant's got it. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Willie Mays. Yanked on the ground down the line. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
First pitch on its way. Ernie Banks is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, if he's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. KC down in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Jacob Stallings will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a pop-up now. Gehrig is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is settling in now. Brooks Robinson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jason Kendall. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. All set to start the 9th in this one, and here comes the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5.
Fouled away. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Brandon Workman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Dave Kingman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Banks has got it. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now that.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Grounded back up the middle. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a triple, his third hit of the night.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
So striding in, Aaron Judge. His career numbers in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. High in the air into shallow left center. Usual is there, makes the catch, and the side is... Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult-to-escape 3-0 deficit. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Stan Musial. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Freddie Freeman. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
(13-0), the convincing final score. The Giants take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Chris Martin is the winning pitcher of record. Cliff Lee permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must-win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
First offering on its way. Al Kaline comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Billy Williams. As he'll take a look at ball one. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Stanton is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles kept off the scoreboard. Yankees coming to bat in the first. You're watching MLB Network. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The third baseman.
Stepping in, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. And that's the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jose Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. He'll get us started in the top of the second. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason.
And another foul ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fans, you'll want to make plans to join us next Thursday night for our annual Turn Back the Clock night. We'll have retro ballpark entertainment, $1 sodas and hot dogs, and all fans arriving in costume receive $5 off the regular ticket price. How can you beat that? For tickets, you can send us a telegram or simply visit any ballpark ticket window.
The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Martinez is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
That is fifth. The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
He's set and the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
So now to the plate, Domingo Santana. Strike taken to throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Santana is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. Long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 4th long ball of this series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, Fergie Jenkins. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. Correa, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 21st round pick during the 2020 draft. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa. His 2nd home run of the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Here it comes, 0-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off the Baltimore, the catcher, Shannon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it, the second baseman.
Now the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Mark Pryor.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mark Pryor. First offering on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishment.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him.
And the throw is in time to get him to return. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. He swings and lines it to left. The throw into second. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And they got him. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. His second home run of the series. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. Into the box, Domingo Santana. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We played 3 full. 5-0 New York. Plate, Al Kaline. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Judge is on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, left field.
From the stretch. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the 7th.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jim Edmonds is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
The Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com.
got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First delivery to him on the way.
Giancarlo.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning.
Next to the Yankees, the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins.
So here now's the pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On attempt misses. The throw down. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Spin and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jimmy Rollins. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. Ready now for Baltimore. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. In now for the O's, Jim Edmonds. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
$11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The New York Yankees take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Fergie Jenkins is credited with the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the American League East, Sal Romano dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 8-6. The Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-5. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-4. The White Sox got 11 hits overall as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 5-4. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 4-1. The Oakland Athletics held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 11-1. The Texas Rangers
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Standing in.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Mario Correa.
He's set. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mario Cortez goes down for the first out of the game. At the plate, Kenneth Shannon. Shannon is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first-step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. Throw on the second for the force in the side. Shohei Otani digging in next. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the designated
drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a 4 for 12 effort in the series for him coming in. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Stanton, the runner at second with one away. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line, and he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely. And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. Throw on to Olson. Will take care of him at first, and that ends. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Manuel Franco is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Clayton Pesky comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. And another foul ball. Struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Leon, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he struck him out, so a fine inning here as he strikes out the side. Last half of the second set to go, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Fouled off. To short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
What a powerhouse.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, so he creeps ever closer to triple digits as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 0-1 count and the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit hard to short, right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Batting number, the third baseman,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs too, guys. He's having a very special year so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Shannon will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ball. Up next for the Rays, Luis Perez. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Perez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 or 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Now to the plate, Mario Cortez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocking.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. In now, Jose Martinez. As he grounds one briskly to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. The Yankees do get. Standing in now, Kenneth Shannon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Roberto Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Popped him up. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Chris Bryant. Grounded. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Strike taken, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
Second baseman.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
So here's Cody Bellinger. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Shannon calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Otani. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pesky is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
Now batting, number 5.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clayton Pesky will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Sliced hard on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Number 22,
Digging in, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
On a line, that's a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Jose Alvarado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get...
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Roberto Garcia. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Matt Olson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Olson is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Clayton Pesky, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Stepping in now, Sandy Leon. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. At the plate, Luis Perez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think? And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, I'm kind of running out of words to describe how incredible this winning streak has become. Every win just cements their legendary status, and it's not even over yet.
12